The 1950s didn't fade away. Someone erased them. 10 everyday things that made New York feel human. Gone. Demolished. Buried beneath progress. And in every case, someone made the call. A developer, a city planner, a corporate executive. They chose profit over memory, efficiency over connection, the future over the past. And the 10th, Robert Moses didn't just erase it. He declared war on it. The year is 1950. Manhattan apartment buildings. Uniformed operators stand inside wooden elevators. They know every tenant by name. Operators cost money. Otis Elevator Company offers a solution. Automatic elevators, push-button systems. No operator needed. The year is 1955. Otis engineers roll out automated systems. Building owners make the switch. The operators lose more than jobs. They lose their place in the community they've served for decades. Tenants press the buttons themselves now. No greeting. No conversation. Some automation isn't about progress. It's about cutting costs. The year is 1952. Glass bottles clink on doorsteps. Milkmen in white uniforms navigate city streets. Then, the supermarket chains see opportunity. They lobby city officials. Fresh milk should be sold in stores. More convenient. More profitable for them. Refrigerator manufacturers join in. They're selling electric refrigerators to every household. Families don't need daily deliveries anymore. By 1960, most routes are gone. The milkmen find other work. But they never forget the families who trusted them. Today, milk comes in paper and plastic containers. From massive distribution centers where no one knows your name. The year is 1953. Every corner in New York has personality. Hand-painted signs. Glowing neon, each one unique. Created by sign painters who apprenticed for years. Then the advertising agencies move in. Madison Avenue executives pitch a new idea. Standardization. Corporate branding. Identical plastic signs everywhere you look. Real estate developers love it. They're buying up buildings. Modernizing. The old hand-painted signs come down first. Too old-fashioned. Too ethnic. Too working class. The sign painters watch their work disappear. Some adapt. Most retire. Their craft becomes obsolete in a single decade. By 1970, the signs are mostly gone. Replaced by plastic. Neighborhoods lose their signatures. The artists who created them lose their livelihood. Do you see the pattern? Someone making decisions. Someone choosing profit. Someone erasing the human touch from daily life. But these weren't accidents. They were strategies. And the people behind them knew exactly what they were destroying. The year is 1954. Brooklyn streets after school. Kids grab broomsticks, rubber balls. Parked cars become bases. Then Robert Moses accelerates his highway program. The Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. The Cross Bronx. The quiet residential streets become thoroughfares. Traffic increases. Parents make a choice. Keep kids inside. Too dangerous now. Now they belong to Moses's vision of modern traffic flow. Police Commissioner Stephen Kennedy adds pressure. The year is 1956. He declares stickball a safety hazard. Officers start breaking up gangs, confiscating broomsticks. The gangs move to empty lots, dead-end streets. Anywhere the city hasn't claimed yet, Moses builds his highways. Kennedy enforces his rules. But the sound? The crack of rubber on wood. The cheers echoing between buildings. That vanishes from most neighborhoods. The year is 1955. Corner of 42nd and Broadway. A boy shouts headlines. Yankees win. His voice cuts through traffic. He's 12 years old, supporting his family. Then the newspaper unions negotiate new contracts. The newspaper guild wants better distribution. More professional. They don't want children on corners anymore. Publishers agree. Not out of ethics, out of efficiency. Newspaper boxes. More reliable than kids. The year is 1958. The last newsboys disappear from most corners. Their voices fade from the city's soundtrack. The unions win better conditions for adult workers. The newspapers streamline distribution. But something's lost. The urgency. the human voice announcing the world's news. Today, news comes from phones, from screens. No voice, no face. No kid trying to make a few cents before dinner. Progress silenced them. The boys never had a say. The year is 1953. The city introduces small metal discs. They jingle in pockets. Drop them in the turnstile. Hear the clink. The ritual of entering the underground. For 40 years, they work. Millions of New Yorkers carry them, save them, pass them down. Then, MTA Chairman Peter Calico makes an announcement. The year is 1994. Metro cards. Electronic, efficient, trackable. Better for data collection. Better for management. The tokens? They're inconvenient. The MTA wants them gone. Calico pushes the modernization through. By 2003, tokens are obsolete. Collectors buy them. Museums display them. But they're no longer currency. The turnstiles still spin, but the clink is gone. The ritual replaced by swiping plastic. Calico modernized the system, made everything trackable. But he couldn't modernize nostalgia. The year is 1956. Neighborhood theaters packed them in. 2 movies. 1 ticket. 50 cents. The Lowe's Paradise in the Bronx. The RKO on Flatbush. Saturday afternoons belonged to kids watching cowboys and comedies. Then television sales explode. Theater attendance drops. Real estate developers notice they're sitting on valuable land. Developer Samuel Lefrak looks at theaters differently. Not as culture, as opportunity. He buys them, tears them down, builds apartment towers, more units per square foot, more rent, more profit. Theater owners can't compete. They can't compete with wealthy developers. By 1965, most neighborhood theaters are gone, replaced by high-rises. The marquees come down. The neon gets sold for scrap. Families lose their gathering places. Kids lose their Saturday escapes. Lefrak builds his empire. The theaters crumble. And no one asks the families where they're supposed to go now. Every loss has a name behind it. Moses, Calico, Lefrak, developers, executives, city officials. They made choices. Chose progress over memory, profit over community. And there's one more thing. The biggest erasure of all. The year is 1950. Tenement walk-ups still use ice boxes. Blocks of ice delivered twice a week. Men with leather aprons. They carry blocks up 5 flights of stairs. General Electric and Frigidaire launch aggressive campaigns. Electric refrigerators. Modern. Convenient. Payment plans available. The message is clear. Iceboxes are for the poor. Building owners want modern buildings. By 1958, most Iceman routes are gone. The men find other work, but they never forget. 20 years of climbing stairs. The electric refrigerators hum in kitchens now. Efficient. Cold. The ice melted. The men disappeared. General Electric won. The year is 1952. Horn and hard art automats are everywhere. Glass doors. Chrome fixtures. Drop a nickel. Get a sandwich. Fast. Affordable. Democratic. Office workers sit next to students. Families next to laborers. But Horn and hard art president Joseph Horn Jr. makes a mistake. He doesn't adapt. McDonald's opens. Burger King expands. Horn refuses to compete. He believes people want the experience. He's wrong, or maybe just too late. Real estate values skyrocket. The automats sit on prime Manhattan locations. Landlords want them out. Want tenants who'll pay 3 times more. By 1970, most automats close. The last one closes in 1991. The chrome gets stripped. The little glass doors get auctioned. Families lose affordable dining. The city loses something democratic, something equal. Horn held on. Landlords pushed them out. The year is 1950. Streetcars still run. Brooklyn, Queens, parts of Manhattan. Steel wheels on tracks. Bells ringing. Sparks dancing above overhead wires. They're slower than buses. More expensive to maintain, but reliable. Part of the city's rhythm. Robert Moses has other plans. He spent 2 decades building highways, promoting cars. He sees streetcars as obstacles, outdated, in the way of modern traffic flow. The year is 1952. Moses convinces the Board of Transportation, rip up the tracks, replace streetcars with buses. Better for his vision of automobile-dominated streets. The motormen protest. The union fights. Riders petition. Moses doesn't care. He has the power, the connections, the authority. By 1956, the last streetcar runs. The tracks get paved over. The overhead wires come down. The bells go silent. The motormen? Some drive buses. Most retire. Moses gets his car-friendly streets. The city struggles with exhaust and traffic jams. The streetcars didn't fade away. Moses erased them. Deliberately. Permanently. And he never looked back. So here's the truth about the 1950s. They didn't vanish. They were erased. Robert Moses chose highways over streetcars. Joseph Horn Jr. refused to adapt. Peter Calico modernized away the tokens. Samuel Lefrak demolished the theaters. Building owners eliminated elevator operators. Developers tore down the signs. Every loss has a name, a face, a decision. They all knew what they were erasing. The warmth, the connection, the human touch. They chose progress anyway, chose profit, chose efficiency. 10 everyday things. 10 pieces of 1950s New York erased. Erased by powerful people who made choices. Elevator operators who knew your name. Milkmen who remembered your order. Sign painters who gave neighborhoods personality. The little details that brought the city alive. They're gone, but they're not forgotten. The people who erased them are part of history now too. The officials who chose what New York would become. Question: what everyday thing from your New York do you think powerful people will erase next? Leave a comment. Like this video and subscribe for more lost New York stories. And if you thought the 1950s were erased deliberately, wait until you hear this next story. That story's even darker.